This is going to revolutionize the entire world. New technologies are coming that will shock you. The innovations we're about to explore aren't just incremental improvements. They represent fundamental changes in the way we will live, work, and interact with the environment. Join us as we explore what these technologies are. Let's go. Number 15. Aria Gen 2, Meta's AI-powered smart glasses. Meta's Aria Gen 2 smart glasses represent the convergence of augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and wearable technology in a package that's revolutionizing how we interact with digital information and our physical environment. Building on the foundation of the original Project Aria, these next-generation glasses feature a comprehensive sensor array that includes RGB cameras, spatial microphones, eye-tracking sensors, and SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping. Cameras. This hardware constellation gives the device precise awareness of both the user's gaze and the surrounding environment, creating possibilities far beyond simple information display. What truly sets Aria Gen 2 apart is its on-device AI capabilities. Advanced machine learning algorithms handle complex tasks like speech recognition, hand tracking, and environmental mapping directly on the glasses without requiring constant cloud connectivity. This approach enhances both privacy and responsiveness, while reducing power consumption. The addition of a PPG, photoplethysmography, sensor for heart rate monitoring and a contact microphone opens new applications in health tracking and accessibility. Number 14. Unitree G1. The robotics landscape has long been dominated by machines that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, but Unitree's G1 humanoid robot is shattering that paradigm. Standing at just 1.32 meters tall and weighing 35 kg, this compact powerhouse packs capabilities that were once the exclusive domain of research labs with massive budgets. The G1 features 23 degrees of freedom, allowing it to perform movements that seem almost biological in their fluidity. It walks, runs, and even executes side flips with remarkable grace. 3 LiDAR systems and multiple depth cameras give the G1 complete 360-degree awareness of its surroundings, allowing it to navigate complex environments without collision. What truly sets the G1 apart are its 3-fingered dexterous hands, capable of manipulating objects with surprising precision. This opens up applications from laboratory assistance to light industrial work. Number 13. INT-Ball 2. High above our heads, aboard the International Space Station, a spherical robot called INT-Ball 2 is changing how we document life in space. Developed by JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, this free-flying camera robot represents the next evolution in space automation. INT-Ball 2 navigates through the ISS with remarkable precision, capturing high-resolution 4K photos and videos without requiring astronaut intervention. The robot uses advanced propulsion systems and navigation software to maneuver through the tight confines of the space station, carefully avoiding obstacles and positioning itself for optimal shots. The true value of INT-Ball 2 goes beyond just taking pretty pictures. Every hour an astronaut spends on documentation is an hour not spent on critical scientific research. By automating routine photography and videography tasks, INT-Ball 2 frees up valuable crew time for experiments and maintenance. I have a question for you. First, I would like to say that it is possible to follow the greatest curiosities of our world every day. But to do so, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, are you already subscribed? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Also, take the opportunity to like the video, so YouTube will recommend more videos from our channel, so leave your like right now. And now that you have done that, let's go. Number 12. Robo-bees. Bees are disappearing at an alarming rate, and that's a massive problem for our food supply. Enter robo-bees, tiny autonomous drones designed to mimic the work of natural pollinators. These micro-machines, developed by researchers at Harvard and Japan's National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, represent a fusion of robotics, materials science, and biomimicry that could help ensure food security. These mechanical pollinators are surprisingly sophisticated. The most advanced models feature wings that beat up to 120 times per second and bodies covered in specialized hairs designed to attract and transfer pollen. Some versions incorporate smart, sticky gels that pick up pollen from one flower and release it at the next, mimicking the electrostatic properties of bee fur. Early field tests have shown promising results. In Japanese apple orchards, robo-bee prototypes achieved pollination rates of 53% compared to natural bee pollination rates of 56%, remarkably close for first-generation technology. Number 11. Neuralink Brain-Computer Interface. Neuralink's Brain-Computer Interface, BCI, technology represents a quantum leap in how humans interact with technology. In January 2024, the company implanted its first device in a human patient, a milestone that marked the beginning of a new era in neural interface technology. The current Neuralink device, about the size of a large coin, contains over 1,000 flexible electrode threads, thinner than human hair. These threads monitor electrical signals from neurons and can also deliver tiny electrical pulses to specific brain regions. What makes Neuralink revolutionary isn't just the technology itself, but its minimally invasive surgical approach. A custom-built robot surgeon performs the procedure through a small incision without damaging surrounding tissue. The first human trials focus on patients with quadriplegia, allowing them to control computers and mobile devices through thought alone. Number 10. Aeronova Airships. The skies are witnessing the return of an old technology with revolutionary new capabilities. Aeronova airships are bringing back lighter-than-air travel, but with engineering advances that address the limitations that previously relegated airships to novelty status. These next-generation aircraft feature semi-rigid structures utilizing advanced composite materials that provide structural integrity while maintaining the flexibility needed for changing atmospheric conditions. Patented mechanized mooring systems solve one of the traditional airship's greatest weaknesses, the difficulty of landing and securing the massive vehicles in variable weather conditions. The environmental benefits are substantial. Compared to conventional aircraft, Aeronova airships consume approximately 80% less fuel while producing minimal noise pollution. Number 9. ClearSpace 1. The Space Janitor Mission. Our orbital space is becoming dangerously cluttered. Over 36,000 pieces of debris larger than 10 cm currently orbit Earth, each moving at speeds around 28,000 km/h, fast enough that even a small fragment can destroy operational satellites. Swiss startup ClearSpace is tackling this problem head-on with their groundbreaking ClearSpace 1 mission. ClearSpace 1 will be the first-ever active debris removal mission, designed to capture and deorbit space junk rather than just tracking it. The mission initially planned to target the Vega Secondary Payload Adapter, VESPA, left in orbit since 2013, but strategic considerations led to selecting the Proba-1 satellite as the new target. This shift demonstrates the flexible nature of the technology being developed. The capture system uses a unique four-armed mechanism that gently envelops the target object without creating additional debris. Once secured, ClearSpace 1 will perform a controlled re-entry, burning up with its captured debris in Earth's atmosphere. Number 8. Kawasaki Koro, the robot motorcycle hybrid. The Kawasaki Koro breaks every rule in the transportation handbook. This isn't just another motorcycle. It's a four-legged robotic creature that moves with the grace of an animal, but packs the power of modern engineering. The Koro uses adaptive hooves at the end of its robotic legs to tackle terrain that would stop conventional vehicles dead in their tracks. Gravel, steep inclines, rocky paths, nothing phases this mechanical marvel. What makes the Koro truly revolutionary is its propulsion system. Instead of traditional gasoline, it runs on a 150cc hydrogen engine that delivers impressive performance with zero harmful emissions. You control this beast through movements inspired by horseback riding, creating an intuitive connection between rider and machine that feels surprisingly natural despite its futuristic design. Kawasaki plans to showcase the Koro at the Osaka Expo 2025, but its implications reach far beyond just personal transportation. The technology could revolutionize search and rescue operations in disaster zones agricultural monitoring in rough terrain, and even military applications where stealth and adaptability are crucial. Number 7. Boeing Recoverable Launch Booster. Sometimes the most revolutionary ideas were conceptualized decades before their time. The Boeing Recoverable Launch Booster represents one such visionary concept that, while never built, laid crucial groundwork for today's reusable rocket revolution. Developed in the 1960s during the height of the space race, Boeing's design featured an innovative double-body structure with a specialized booster stage engineered specifically for reuse. The concept employed rocket engines for the initial ascent phase, delivering payloads to their intended trajectories. Then came the truly revolutionary part. Instead of discarding the booster to burn up in the atmosphere like conventional rockets, Boeing's design would engage turbojet engines for controlled return flight, landing horizontally on a runway much like an aircraft. The economic potential was enormous. Launch costs have always been dominated by the build and discard model of traditional rocketry. Number 6. Dive XL. The ocean depths remain the least explored frontier on our planet, but Endural Industries Dive XL is changing that equation rapidly. This extra-large autonomous underwater vehicle, XL-AUV, represents a quantum leap in maritime exploration technology, capable of extended missions in the most challenging underwater environments. The Dive XL's modular design allows it to carry multiple specialized payloads simultaneously, making it adaptable to missions ranging from scientific research to military surveillance. Its all-electric drivetrain enables silent operation for extended periods without surfacing, giving it both stealth capabilities and remarkable endurance compared to conventional underwater vehicles. Unlike traditional underwater drones that require constant human monitoring, the Dive XL navigates autonomously using sophisticated AI systems that can identify objects of interest, avoid obstacles, and adjust mission parameters based on real-time findings. Number 5. Kawasaki Alice. Transportation isn't just changing, it's being completely reimagined by Kawasaki's revolutionary Alice system. This isn't a singular vehicle, but rather an entire ecosystem designed to eliminate the traditional barriers between different transportation modes. Alice, which stands for Accessible Linkages for Innovative and Comfortable Experiences, centers around specialized passenger cabins that can transition seamlessly between different transportation methods. You step into a sleek Alice cabin near your home, and it autonomously navigates city streets as an independent pod. When you reach a train station, the same cabin docks with a rail carrier. Need to cross water? The cabin transfers to a ferry system. The entire journey occurs without you ever leaving your seat. Each cabin accommodates up to 4 passengers and operates on hydrogen fuel via Kawasaki's innovative OCU Void power unit, technology derived from their extensive motorcycle engine research. Number 4. SW-51 Mustang. The SW-51 Mustang represents a perfect fusion of historical aviation romance and modern engineering innovation. This 70% scale replica of the iconic P-51 Mustang fighter from World War II brings the legendary aircraft's distinctive silhouette into the present with materials and technologies its original designers could only have dreamed of. The aircraft features a carbon fiber structure that provides exceptional strength while dramatically reducing weight compared to the original's aluminum construction. This advanced material approach allows the SW-51 to maintain the Mustang's beautiful lines while incorporating modern safety features and performance capabilities. A turbocharged Rotax 916IS engine powers the SW-51, delivering a climb rate exceeding 2,000 feet per minute and cruising speeds reaching 216 knots, 400 mph. Number 3. Mars Sample Return. NASA and the European Space Agency are collaborating on perhaps the most ambitious robotic space mission ever attempted, Mars Sample Return, MSR. This multi-phase project aims to accomplish something humans have dreamed about for decades: bringing pieces of Mars back to Earth for comprehensive analysis. The mission began with NASA's Perseverance rover, which is already collecting and caching rock, soil, and atmospheric samples on the Martian surface. These carefully selected specimens are sealed in specialized tubes designed to protect them. During the journey home, the next phases involve a complex choreography of additional spacecraft working in concert. A future lander will touch down near Perseverance's location and deploy a small rover to retrieve the sample tubes. These will then be loaded into a rocket called the Mars Ascent Vehicle, the first rocket ever launched from another planet's surface. Number 2. AST Spacemobile. AST Spacemobile is fundamentally rethinking how we connect to cellular networks. By moving the infrastructure to space, their revolutionary approach eliminates dead zones by creating the world's first space-based cellular broadband network that connects directly to standard smartphones without additional hardware or modifications. The technology centers around a constellation of satellites featuring massive phased array antennas. The Blue Walker 3 prototype satellite successfully demonstrated the concept with its 693 square foot, 64 square meter antenna array, the largest commercial communications array ever deployed in low Earth orbit. The upcoming commercial satellites, dubbed Bluebirds, will be even larger and more capable. AST Spacemobile has already achieved historic milestones, including the first ever space-based cellular voice call and 5G data connection using an unmodified smartphone. Number 1. Neo Gamma, the household helper robot. 1X Technologies. Neo Gamma represents a watershed moment in home robotics, the point where humanoid robots transition from laboratory curiosities to practical household assistants, standing at human height with proportions designed to navigate environments built for people. Neo Gamma is engineered specifically to integrate seamlessly into domestic settings. What immediately distinguishes Neo Gamma from earlier humanoid robots is its soft exterior. The robot wears a 3D printed nylon knit suit that covers its mechanical components, making interactions more natural and reducing potential damage from collisions. This covering isn't merely cosmetic, it's part of a comprehensive approach to creating robots that feel appropriate in home environments. The robot's movement system uses tendon-driven joint actuation that mimics human biomechanics, resulting in more fluid, natural motion than the rigid movements typical of industrial robots. This design choice significantly reduces operational noise, a critical factor for residential use, while improving safety during human interactions. Now I have a special recommendation for you. Are you seeing this video that is appearing on the screen? Click on it because I'm sure you'll like it. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.